All right. My name is Andrea Nusete Elliott. I am the CEO of TIY Products. I play beach volleyball professionally. I'm a trophy wife on the side. Jokes aside, I love supporting my husband in the job that he does. And yeah, I guess that's what I do. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my crib. This is gonna be a monthly date with me. I'm gonna show you what's going on in my life and take you along. For today's episode, we are gonna see a little tour of my backyard. I'll show you where TIY's magic happens, and then we'll get to sit down and talk a little. MTV Cribs, welcome to my crib. All right, so to start, human-graded fire pit. This was supposed to be a big agave, but lately in Austin, we've been having freezes every February. So we kind of decided with a big fire pit. So we just light a little bit at the time over. We've done it on Thanksgiving or when we have big groups and we're hosting, tons of people. We'll sit out here. It gets pretty hot. Here we got the putting green. It's a very small situation, and there's a video circulating about how good I'm at golf. So challenge you to find it. Jared loves to play golf, and we try to do that as much as possible. We, as he and his friends, I just watch. I'm a pretty good cheerleader when it comes down to golf. I cannot hit the little ball. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Moving on to the next. Here's just kind of like the playground area. I love to do yoga. I love to play soccer when we have, kids that are over. We created a little bit of a different turf for bocce ball. My grandfather, in every home that we had growing up, had one, and we just love it. It's a slow game. So this is kind of like the workout, run around, chillax area where I'll do my yoga, some meditation, or we rest under beautiful shade before we play some pickleball or basketball. This is our pickleball. I'm mainly a tennis player, but we didn't have enough space/priority to get a tennis court. We kind of opted for something that was more social, that we can enjoy with our friends when we're having a barbecue or a pool day. It can get pretty competitive. And then we have some tennis hoops, basketball hoops for, just hanging out 3v3. I'm not really good at it, but shoot your shot, as they say. Yep, airball. Patio where I take a lot of my meetings. I love to be outside. I stay outside as much as possible, unless it's really raining or really cold. You can find me in this corner, taking a lot of my meetings with my computer facing this way, or on the ledge of the pool with my computer in my box, which I'll show you later. But this is kind of like the general area in which we get to hang out with our friends when we're barbecuing. We love to host people, so this is a part of our life that means a lot. Not coming from a big family on my end, I really love having people over. Makes my day. A lot of the weekends are spent out here, just hanging out in the pool, playing some beach volleyball, doing any other activity, catching up with friends that we haven't seen in a long time. We love that. That's why we built this home. Pool. Salt water, strictly, because I am an ocean baby and I love to feel like I'm close to the ocean as much as possible, even if we live inland. I spent tons of times here, sitting with my box, with my computer. So if you've seen any of the TikToks where your email finds me, it's right here. Tons of time spent with this baby, over 10,000 hours. It was the first thing that we built. This project was built in steps with the OG beach volleyball. Then we did the pool and the patio, guest house, landscaping. But this is where my heart lays, where I get to play with all my friends. Spend some fun times here, whether we're having a bougie tournament or we're just practicing. It's my happy place. That's why I play beach. It makes me happy and it brings me so much joy. Now, I'm gonna show you my favorite spot in the house. Might not be much for many, but it's my happy place. When it comes down to chilling, getting in touch with myself, the shower might be silly for some people, but like I come here, I see green, I close my eyes, take a shower. Just love, since I was a kid, to take outdoor showers. This makes me feel like I'm in Bali or something. Now that you've seen the backyard, come with me because I'm gonna show you our office. Why did I start TIY? So originally I didn't have the nut of the idea. It was a combination of factors. Jared was the one that actually started the question behind TIY. He had the background of coaching women, but he noticed that the girls were always fidgeting with their hair. He asked what's the problem? They all had different answers to that, depending on what hair type they had, on what type of hairstyle they wore, volume of hair they had. He paid attention to the fact that the reasoning for having an issue with their hair ties was always different. And in his brain, he just went like, is there nothing that you can just customize? The other half of the story is mine. So I played in Italy and I used to wear 5 hair ties to keep my hair up. But at the same time, I was a model and my hairdressers were really upset at me because I was tying my hair so tight that I was creating breakage. They were telling me, we're spending a lot of money to make sure that your hair is beautiful, shiny, and it just fits. But the way you're tying it is damaging it. At the time, I didn't really think much about it. I just said, but I really like my hairstyle. It makes me feel good when I play. Fast forward when I was working in fashion and I learned about textiles and I learned about fabric. I learned about composition and dyes and things like that. I didn't know where I would use that knowledge, but I've always been a very curious person. When Jared and I met, he kind of sent me a sample of this long elastic and he sat in my car forever. I was going to practice and I broke a couple of my hair ties. I had this envelope in the side of my car. I will never forget. My first instinct was to cut it and just to make more than one of the ones that I was using. But for whatever reason, I was like, I don't have scissors. I'm late. I just wrapped it around my hands and I just made a knot. I was just like, well, I wore it and I went back to him and I said, oh my gosh, you absolutely have got to be kidding me. I didn't have to touch it. It doesn't pull on my hair. I don't have a headache. So I started to kind of dive into how can we make it softer? How can we make it stretchier? How can we manipulate the composition of the fabric and combining it with the loops? Is there something here? That is how TIY started. The whole concept, bringing together the loops, customization, his curiosity and his problem solving created what today we call TIY products. Now, welcome to our guest house. That is not a guest house anymore, turned office. Just gonna give you a quick tour. We are growing as a team, so it's really exciting to see that happen. And there's some decorations because it's Kelsey's birthday today, so welcome in. This is kind of where we have our orders being packaged seasonally, double up when we have a high volume order, month or quarter, which we're gearing up for. Q4 is the busiest part of the year for us. We'll just, pick, pack, and ship. We have our different bags with inspirational quotes on them, which we try to be intentional about. Everything that we do, every single color, from the refills to the basics, are here. We get our pros and some team order, old packaging situation down below. We have a very important feature of our office that keeps us going, our Nespresso machine. I think we're gonna start a series of leaving us messages on the mirror because
like quote of the day.
Quote of the day. So I'm gonna start. This is the realm of
This is mine.
our birthday queen here, Kelsey. She's kind of like the engine of our operations, and we couldn't get anything going without her here. So tell me what you're working on. What's happening?
I was actually just about to print some orders. So
Okay.
We have had already 22 orders come in since I printed them about an hour ago. So that's awesome.
Woohoo!
And then also we're working on giving some team orders out. So if you receive a order as a team and a note, I probably wrote it. That is one of my most important duties.
MVP of handwriting. My handwriting is like a scribble. It's a straight line. It looks like a heartbeat.
So yeah, if you get a note from us, I probably wrote it.
Question for you. What's your favorite color right now?
Right now, I would have to say Vino. I think a little bit underrated and I love it. And then second favorite would be Jungle, which she has in her hair.
This was not done on purpose.
I do have Abracadabra in my hair today. That's because I was trying to match my outfit.
Yeah. I go like either try to match or opposite.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of being here?
Other people. I think it's just fun to work with people that you like. Obviously we work hard and we take it seriously, but we also have fun. This is a me thing, but packing orders I actually really like.
I like it too.
Turn off my mind and I just pack.
Yep. So
sometimes I look down, I'm like, wow, it's been an hour already.
Yep. It's like organizing your house. When I get stressed out, I organize. Yeah. Clean and organize.
Oh, I do that back there. When I'm like, okay, the back needs to be clean.
All right, so I'm gonna show you what she's referring to. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, teach me how to write. Okay, so we have back here, because this is our guest house, washer dryer. But this is where we have some of our inventory that it's easy, quick grab to avoid going back into the container, which I will show you later, which is where we have majority of the bulk of our inventory. We have everything organized in alphabetical order. Refills on this side and basics on the other side. We have some new colors coming. I'll give you a sneak peek of. We are working on some packaging. The holiday season, we're gonna drop some colors that are not available. They're limited edition, so stay tuned for that. Proceeding onto this side, I'll show you the showers that are no longer showers. We've kind of turned into the space that was originally showers into some of our storage because we are gearing up packaging a couple thousand units of pros right before back to school starts and all that. Same on the other side, little bathroom, but I'll spare you that. Then we have our indoor outdoor, just in case there's some beach volleyball going on outside. Our spillover room where we are getting ready for events. So anywhere that you see TIY at a booth, or we get ready for going to Triple Crown, going to State Farm Showcase this year, we are preparing it in here. Most likely we're gonna graduate of the space pretty soon. If you see it on the booth, it happened in this room. Last but not least, where the magic happens with the queen of social. Lexi is our affiliate manager and our social media manager. You send us a DM.
I got it.
She got it. Lexi, tell us, what's your favorite color?
I don't have a favorite color. I match all of my TIYs to my outfit. But also, I do love all of our blues. So whenever it comes to picking what blues we're gonna make and which ones we approve of,
The queen of the blues.
Yeah, I like to take control of that one. But I do match it to all of my outfits every single day. But I will say I have a clips on my wrist usually.
Well, today's a special day. It's birthday. It's birthday.
Yes.
So do we have any surprises in some things that we haven't launched that you want to show? Do you want a sneak peek? I come in here, every time I walk into this office, I wreck people's plans. So they see me coming and they're like, uh-oh.
Do you want to show these?
Yeah, why not? All right, let's see. So we're gonna have drop soon the sweater on Fuego.
Super cute. We always get so many compliments. I get so many compliments
When we wear it.
Yeah.
So there is
little travel set.
only like, 10, but we'll see who are the lucky grabbers. Then we get, I think, only 5 of these, 3 of these.
3 of them.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
But we'll see how they hit and then not average to catch that. And then just little DIY products. They're super comfy. So we're just experimenting. A lot of people have asked us if we have, merch, they want to rep the brand. So yeah, some things exciting that are coming this fall season. What's your favorite part of your job and being here?
My favorite part of my job is talking to all of y'all who are huge fans of TIY and hearing, I guess, about how much y'all love it and always wanting to become an affiliate, which you can be an affiliate if you go to our team and then affiliate program. You can apply there and I go through them daily. So I will see it and get you accepted.
Yay. Izzy.
And Izzy
And
is usually
Izzy.
in here with, she's
Yeah.
usually in here with me.
Yeah. We have some colors here. It's so fun,
Yes.
at least to me, to work with a bunch of colors, which brings me to a point. Do you want to come over there? Another sneak peek. You're lucky today. Come on. Let's see what they send us today. See what we think about this. So we go through the process of approval and review. Everything that we get out to you has been put to the test multiple times in all sorts of conditions. Okay, so we have some new colors coming. As I mentioned before, we are seeing for the first time the bags with the quotes. Okay, so we have aperitivo, come on in, peppermint. Oh, country club.
My favorite.
I'm happy to have shown you where all the magic happens for TIY. This is our base of operations in Austin, Texas. What opportunities have come in my life because of TIY? I think I've gotten to go places and meet people that put my life in perspective. A quick example, going to speak to a group of young girls that play volleyball or play softball or tennis or soccer. Girls that look like me, or girls that, don't come from wealthy backgrounds, or to go speak to a group of people that believes that they don't have a chance. It's one of the things that I've enjoyed the most. I've gone to a lot of those places, and that's why we started the Tie That Binds initiative, fundraising, giving back as much as we possibly can to run a fundraiser and help grant kids the opportunity to play sports, because I didn't have that opportunity. Somebody believed in me, and I was lucky, right? Like, I was lucky that someone paid for me to play a sport, and I made it in the sport, right? I was able to pay my rent and buy new shoes and do things like that. Because of TIY, I have a platform to go and help people, or offer our help to show them that you can physically, when you see somebody and you see that they're doing things that you might think are not for you, you might shoot your shot and see, hey, maybe I can do that too. Those are the cool, it's not a physical place, but I've been to many places in which that has been the underlying story. And it is one of the things that I'm the most grateful for, to have a platform to empower women and to talk to young girls that had a rough upbringing, or the ones that just lack some confidence and they don't think are good enough to do something. I hope that by being a case study, it can prompt them to believe that they can do anything they want. Hi everyone, today we are surprising the Texas School of Deaf volleyball team, varsity and JV. It means a lot to me to talk to these girls. They come from very humble backgrounds, and as you might guess, they don't have all the same opportunities. So come with me and check it out. Thank you. Hello.
I'm the interpreter for you today.
Okay, hi, nice to meet you, Andrea.
Well, welcome to TSD. I'm Chris Hamilton, the athletic director here, so thrilled to have you here. Our girls are really excited to have you here too, as well.
Thank
Hello.
you. Andrea,
I'm Cody.
nice to meet
CJ
you.
is my side name.
Yes,
And this is,
hi. Andrea, nice to meet you.
I'm Emma,
Emma?
coach here. My name is Ursa.
Andrea, nice to meet you.
We're excited for you being here today, so thank you for that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let you set up, and we're going to have the girls eat lunch and set up.
Thank you. Cool.
If you
Them
ask a question,
questions.
they'll raise their hands. If you can
Okay.
ask them to raise their hands, and you'll be the one to call on which one.
Okay, perfect. That's amazing. Because I want it to be interactive. You know, I want them to.
What's your name?
Andrea.
That's a pretty name. My name is Manjari.
Mandri.
Nice to meet you.
How do I say nice to meet you?
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you. My name is Maribela. And this is how
Maribela.
you say my name in sign. That's how you say my name in sign. Almost, yeah. They have, of course, their names that you can spell out in English like we do.
Right.
But in the deaf world, they have as you just have your name, Andrea,
Uh-huh.
they have a sign name, and that's their name in ASL.
Okay.
And it's assigned to them. If they have deaf parents, it's typically assigned when they're very young or
Okay.
baby. If they don't, then it's typically assigned by when they get here.
So should I have them assign my name?
I was actually going to say, I want to give you a sign name because a sign name typically goes along with something that may be a feature of you or a personality trait or a behavior of yours. So I wouldn't mind giving you one, but after you present, I think we can all try to figure out a sign name for you.
Yes. I would love
And
that.
my name is Sierra, and this is how you say my name. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for having me. My name is Andrea. I am not from Austin. I was born in Venezuela. I did kind of stumble upon volleyball. Someone asked me if I was an athlete walking in my little town, and they invited me to a volleyball practice. I had never played a team sport before, so it was really hard for me. I was not very good at it, and I was 15, but I did like the fact that it was challenging. It was different, and it was something that I just wasn't good at. So I love me a good challenge, and I said, okay, I'm gonna get really good at this sport. What are some of the actions you can do to create a stronger bond as a team?
Just keep being positive no matter what. If there's negativity, then everybody else will be negative. For me, I've noticed it's just little things when that players maybe not recognize in themselves and miss. So it's just being positive and saying, hey, let's notice something positive with our teammates.
Something that I've done with my teams, some people aren't always open to talk about they're having a bad day, right? So maybe coming up with a signal that lets your teammate know that you see them, that you're there and you are acknowledging that positive behavior you're talking about. So whether it's, a tap on the shoulders intentional, or whether it's something silly, something that you can connect with your teammate on a different level. But those little things that Sierra was talking about are more important than the big conversations. How many of you have had hard moments, but you still feel and truly believe that you can accomplish whatever you want? Okay, so many of us.
So last year I had heart surgery and I couldn't walk or anything. And my goal was still to be back in sports. And my doctor was like, "You're crazy with this surgery and all that." And I wanted to be back in sports, and my goal was to continue doing that. I did all my treatment, my rehab, and now here I am. I reached my goal to come back.
And we are very happy to have you here. I went through much abuse in my life from my mother and from a family member. That probably explains a little bit. For over a decade, the overall feeling of not being worthy. How did I overcome it? I'm stubborn as a rock. And I did have a lot of pain, but I never let that define who I am. So I'm not all the bad things that happened to me for a very long time. I am who I choose to be consciously. Do you think it's a good time to get them to assign me a sign name now that you know a little bit about me?
I think this sign name would be better because you walk through fire and you have long hair and you're a model.
Like this.
Yeah.
Do we agree on that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So now my sign name will be this.
All right.
My gift to you is that I hope that you find either a meaning that is amazing for your mental space or your routines, or just something that is more comfortable, that your hair doesn't hurt when you are, playing, or you're in school all day long and then you have to go to a match and then you get home and you take your ponytail out and you're like, oh, my scalp hurts.
So we're going to give you a shirt.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know what I will do with this so I can wear it all the time? A crop top. All right. Well, thank you for having me here. It means a lot.
Thank
And
you.
this
Okay.
takes you to the instructions. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
it's
you.
Nice to meet you.
Same.
Thank you.
Same. I mean, it's beyond an honor to be here and speak to these young athletes. The coach came up to me at the end and thanked me for sharing and being vulnerable with them. I'm a big advocate for be the woman you needed when you were young, or be the person you needed when you were young. So it means a lot to me that they opened their home to me, and the interpreter was there to make sure that the message was conveyed. My heart shrinks when people look up to me, because I don't think ever to be a big deal, but to see how much they light up and how much it means to them really melts my heart and shrinks it in a good way. I hope to be helping my community and anyone that uses TIY for a specific reason and with a symbol. It feels surreal to be able to connect with young women or women that are athletes because of TIY. I've met many cool people because of it. My love language, I guess, I've come to learn, it's gifting. I love giving away TIYs, giving away. If you know me well, I'm like trying to feed people, I'm trying to just give. So because of that, I think we've been able to reach people, because I'll be at a random coffee shop and say like, hey girl, this is for you. And we start talking and we connect because of it. Like, I've gotten to meet so many cool people. Otherwise I wouldn't, we would just be passing boats in the night.
Hello, today we are in San Antonio. We are going to surprise the UTSA volleyball team with some goodies for the season, hoping that it's good luck for them. Come with us.
Someone heard you guys are a big fan.
Here. Thank you so much.
So I played indoor in Italy. I grew up in Napoli, and then I played for 8 years, kind of like all over. But our new packaging has different quotes in the back so that we hope that emotionally you feel supported when you're playing. I shouldn't run it out. I literally have like, oh yeah, what are your favorite colors? Like, right now I really like my bright green and my like lavender. Like beating it had cosplay. Okay. Yeah. So no, those are my favorite. But I would say I have a lot. So keep going and just grind and believe in yourself and bet on yourself before you get somebody else. She bet on herself and just kept going and kept going and kept going. And now it took like 4 years. Like we really tried. We hired somebody. We were burning so much money. And I was like, gosh, I still today, I say, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. Like I'm a problem solver. And I think like you're athletes, right? Like, you know that it's not easy to show up every day and you're going to have bad practices. And like, how do you get through that? Business is no different.
Do you want me to show you? Yeah. Okay, so who knows how to tie it on the team? Okay, no, she knows. You probably need like a tulip.
Okay.
Look at that moisture in there.
I'll leave these. And your hair is always falling out.
So do we have scissors? It depends on how. No, you'll use the whole thing.
Okay.
So for you, we have to cut it in half. We'll see if they have.
So then you get 2 out of it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, you do?
Okay. So depending on the volume.
I'll TIY.
Okay. So how do you tie? Let me see.
I'll like wrap it around my hand
Okay.
and then like loosen it up and then I'll start tying it.
I love that. Like every person ties it differently.
Yeah,
And
I
the-
think that's what's cool about just kind of having it. You can kind of
And then I'll
personalize
tie it
it.
in a knot up here.
So,
and then
like,
wrap it around.
so you're one step away. So look, if you like them all organized, just go around.
Oh.
And it traps them all together.
No! No!
And you can undo it if
I'm
you want.
so
Like if you can undo this knot. No, you're not. Or in Italy, they like to do it like this because they like the bunny ears.
Oh, see, I saw that.
definitely did that.
Yeah, so they do it like that.
Yes.
Wait, I like that.
So for game day, like you just put it up here and it's like, yes. But the way I do it is like kind of like what you do, and I start with the antenna up here, and then I hold both, go around.
See, that's so productive.
Try that.
I'm gonna.
So because
wanna
you
miss
have
it out.
finer hair
Well, you
and
can
your
always change
curls
it.
have volume,
Yeah.
it's not so heavy, so we don't want anything that's gonna crunch your curls.
Yeah, because I don't want them to look like.
So you get both. So you get
I'm
one
upgrading.
I'm confused.
like normal. What years is that?
This is like junior, senior, almost 4 years old.
Wow.
Look at it. I can't even wear it anymore. I need to
Okay, you know what? Well, you can quote me on this one. Can we send her a new one?
Please, I've had this since
We
my
are
junior
sold
year.
out. We are sold out. But when we send us a DM, when we get it back, we'll get you.
Thank you. Yes. I've only had this since my junior year. Did you?
I don't necessarily see myself as an inspiration, but to many I am. It means that I feel seen in a way that I didn't feel seen growing up. And I think that honing into the things that I love and sharing that with the world makes me an inspiration. Wearing all the many hats that I wear to prompt action into someone to do something they like and they love. It's almost like a gift for me rather than, a gift for the external part, which makes me keep going. There were very dark moments in my life in which I didn't think life was worth living. I shifted the focus onto being able to do the things that I love, not to seek validation from others, but to do them in the purest sense of enjoyment. And I think that's where you could say the switch flipped and it became, oh wow, people looking at me like an inspiration, which I hope that never changes, because I'll always give my best to set the example so that someone younger or someone that doesn't believe that they can maybe thinks about it and maybe does it. Thank you everyone for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe and comment what you'd like to see next, and mark your calendars because we will be releasing episodes monthly. It's on when it's on.